How's it going, everyone? It's me, Whiplashthesnake, here, bringing you yet another life story video. And, well, today's one is kind of a strange one, as you can tell from the title. Kind of open-ended. I know it's a little bit out there. A lot of people are afraid of spiders. This is my personal story for it, because, yeah, as a kid, I really wasn't afraid of any bugs. But I'll get into that a bit later. This one, again, is brought to you by Twitter, so, yeah, if you guys want another life story or you want input on the next one, we are going to be doing a poll of them very soon over on my Twitter. You can just go and check it out. It should be up in about a day or so, and you can help decide what the next week life stories will be. We're gonna have to make them extremely spooky ones, you know, gotta have Halloween coming up. And yeah, before we get into it, I do have to say, if you want to, you can submit gameplay to be used in the backgrounds of these life stories. This one right here was submitted by the one, the only, the Dynamite. Their link is going to be somewhere in the description down below, and remember, if you do want to submit gameplay of your own for these life stories, all you have to do is DM me the link over on YouTube, and maybe it'll be used at some point. It probably will. But yeah, guys, with that being said, let's just get right into it. And this takes place when I was about 7 years old, you know. Real young Whiplash had just moved into the house I currently live in, and well, I was just, you know, going around outside. At this point, the neighborhood was still under major construction, so, yeah. Lots of bugs and wildlife getting, displaced here, and, because of that, we had spiders basically everywhere. Which, you know, for me at that age, that was just fucking fantastic, you know, I couldn't have enough of them. I had, like, little bug pens, had a little butterfly net, would go around outside, catch some fucking beetles, catch some fucking spiders, you know, try and catch basically anything that I could find out there. It's Arizona. There's not really too many bugs out here, and the ones that are out there, well, they can probably murder you in about 5 minutes flat. So, yeah, not really the safest place to go bug hunting and, you know, trying to catch stuff because, you know, this is Arizona. Poke your head into the wrong hole and, you got a rattlesnake biting you in the fucking face. Yeah, I'm pretty lucky that I never came across a scorpion in all of my bug hunts because, if I found a scorpion when I was 7, I probably would have bare-fisted that thing. I would have just picked it up, not even thinking about it. I wasn't the smartest 7-year-old, okay? But no, on this particular day, I decided that, hey, I'm gonna, you know, just go to the side of the house. This is where most of the bugs are by the air conditioners. I don't know why they chose to sit there, but they basically all were there all the time. And, you know, it was the easy, almost guaranteed place that you would find some kind of interesting bug to catch. And sometimes there are even lizards, so that was pretty exciting. But no, on this day in particular, I was like, I'm bored. I'm going to go grab this cup right here, go outside, and then see what I can find, just because why not? So I grab this cup, I grab a piece of paper, and, you know, walk outside and go to the side of the house where the air conditioners are, and, well, as soon as I walk around the corner, I see on the side of the house this giant wolf spider. And yes, it's at least what I think was a wolf spider. My mom said that it was a wolf spider. I don't remember. I'm not a fucking spider expert, okay? All I know that it was venomous, it was big, it was black and brown, and it was hairy. And it was massive as fuck, but it wasn't a tarantula, okay? I know you're gonna say it wasn't a tarantula. It wasn't that big. But, you know, I see the spider and childlike amazement strikes me. I'm like, I must have you. And so I put the cup over it, put the paper under it, you know, capture the thing, bring it inside, and, you know, put some cling wrap over the top of the cup so that I can stare into the cup and look at this thing. And, you know, I'm looking at it, and it's probably looking back at me saying, like, I want to fucking murder you, let me go. But, you know, I didn't care. I was just looking at this thing, and eventually my mom walks into the room, and she's like, oh, what you got there? And I'm like, I caught a spider. And, you know, at this point, I had played with it a little bit. You know, I poked it a few times inside the thing, probably pissing it off even more than it already was. And my mom asked, like, what type of spider? And just walks over and looks at it, and she's like, oh my god, that's a wolf spider. You need to let that thing go right now. And I was like, no, it's fine. It's harmless. Look. And I open up the thing, put my finger inside of the thing with the wolf spider, poke it again, and show it like, hey, look, it's fine, it's not gonna hurt me. And as soon as I do that, it just, like, chomps down. Now, I want you all to do me a favor real quick, and, just imagine the most stereotypical, high-pitched girl scream that you can ever think of. Now take that, and that was my scream. And you know, as soon as it bites me, I immediately pull my finger out, chuck the fucking cup across the room. My mom's like, oh shit, it's gotta get loose, and you know, stomps the thing to death. I'm sorry, rest in peace, spider. And you know, immediately my mom's like looking up like wolf spiders and what the venom does with them, and she's like, alright, you are going to need to keep ice on this bite all day, and then when you go to sleep tonight, we're going to need to make sure that your arm is raised because it's going to fall off. And that just scared the absolute fuck out of me. Now, of course, my arm didn't fall off. She said that to scare me into never fucking touching spiders again. And, yeah, so I had to wear this ice pack over my hand basically the entire day. You know, as soon as I went to bed, I had about 5 pillows that my arm was just completely vertical on, and I had to sleep like that. Very uncomfortable, by the way. But then the next day, everything was fine. You know, it was a little bit swollen where it was bitten, but that was about it. And yeah, all I remember is it hurt like a motherfucker when it bit. And yeah, after that point in time, I never really fucked with any spiders again. You know, I kind of left them to their own devices, you know, never really bugged them, actually tried to avoid them at all costs, basically. And yeah, now it's gotten to the point where I just, as soon as I see a spider, like in the house or something, I immediately light the match, put some gasoline everywhere, and, you know, hey, we're gonna need to move somewhere else. Spider owns this house now. But in all seriousness, guys, moral of the story, don't fuck with spiders, they'll fuck you up. Thank you. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit that like button, and if you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. I would love no addition to the Snake Army. Be sure to check out yesterday's video, which is playing on screen right now. It was on the entire Joey Salads incident, but, you know, it was kind of a short one. I didn't really want to get into it too much because I didn't really have too much new to say about the situation. In all honesty, the video was just meant to draw a pipe for a little skit that I'm putting together as a satire for Joey Salads. Yeah, keep an eye out for that one. It's coming out next week. It's going to be very interesting. Also, speaking of checking out things, why not check out Lord Bung? I still haven't switched the send card out, so he's still on there. You might as well go and check him out. He's pretty good. He's gotten over 5,000 subs now. Thank you guys very much for actually checking him out after the review, but he needs a little bit more. Go check him out some more now. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitter to vote on what next week's life stories will be. Anyways, guys, I'll see you on the next video tomorrow. As always, Whiplash, signing out.